the kingdom of East Anglia saw the birth of their greatest son, an Anglo-Saxon warrior destined
I
to be a
swear to
champion
God.
for the ages and a national treasure for all time.
Hey everybody, happy, oh why did I do that? Okay, whatever, who cares. How are you? Happy day before Halloween, hope you're all well. I'm having a Coke Zero in the morning because I couldn't find a Gatorade that was cold. Can't stand drinking things that aren't cold. If you can hear or see me, here's to you. If you can't, well I guess I'm just talking for nothing. Today we're going to take a look at the new board game Scooby-Doo. Now, I haven't played it yet. I've read it. I think I got it down. I'm going to open up the box. I have the deluxe edition. I wish I had the retail edition so I can show you what the retail edition is, see if it's worth it to you. Matthew, how are you? Good to see you. Austin, how are you? Again, another week where, if it can go wrong, it can go wrong. Elsie we thought it was pink eye, but it could be lantana poisoning, and we have to be real careful. So we went around the perimeter and we checked. We found some on the other side on somebody else's property. It hasn't worked its way over here, but she got a needle, which she wasn't happy about, and she is doing better. Her eye's still leaking on one side. It's only been 3 days since she's got her shot, so hopefully everything will be okay with her. So that took up most of my time this week, kind of monitoring, kind of checking the property, moving them to the front thing. Then we had to have the guy bring in the hay bales and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of work. My grandson has been miserable, but Friday, we we had to watch him as my son's had a bunch of things to do. He's trying to get some work done and stuff like that. So my wife and then I had to have some treatments done and blah, 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 blah. So it kind of knocked everything off a bit. This week, though, again, I'm going to try again. We're going to do Hero Quest, painting a couple of the figures live. And I want to get in D100 Space. So I'm going to show you some stuff that I bought for it and that you're probably going to need if you're going to go pick this up. So you just go down to Hobby Lobby and you get what you need. And I'm going to come over to the other table here, show you. And I'm going to show you some other stuff here from that I have. Some Halloween games that might be interesting to you. Tomorrow we do a countdown of our top Halloween games. And I'm going to shoot a little bit right now. I just call things the way they are. Basically, first of all, if you have little ears watching, do not let them skip ahead, 10, 15 minutes. No, about 5 minutes. I'm going to make this quick because we're going to get right to what we have to do. Listen. Okay. A bunch of internet cowboys out there thinking they're tough guys and this, that, and the other. you know, if you can't say something constructive, just know that I'm going to just keep deleting your stuff. And this is to you, okay? Go fuck yourselves, okay? If you guys want to do something about it, just tell me where and when, and I'll be there, okay? I promise you. As long as it's within my vicinity. It gets old. It gets tiring. I don't care what you think about anything that I do here, okay? It's my channel. I'll do it the way I want to. If you don't like it, double fist, okay? Double Ichibans, okay, to you, all right? So there you go. So now you can write all your stuff, and it just gets deleted, and you get banned from the channel. It's easy because I get to sift all you guys out, all you tough guys. Now the rest of you, hey, I love the constructive criticism when it's constructive, okay? Not swarmy or this, that, and the other. Listen, I'm pretty much partially deaf in one ear, and I have a hard time pronouncing things because I can't hear myself talk and say new words. You know, if somebody has some kind of French word or something, forget about me saying it, all right? I'm lucky enough that I can even do this. And to be honest with you, I can give two shits whether I do it or not, okay? I enjoy it. Some people out there may enjoy it. I don't look at the numbers. I don't look at a lot of things. No, that's a lie, okay? That's a lie. I do look at the numbers because I always hope that I can get to a certain point. And if I get there, hey, great. If I don't, that's all right. I live on a beautiful piece of property. I can just concentrate on that. It don't matter to me, okay? It really doesn't. So, you know, for the people that like watching this, I'm going to just keep on doing what I do and how I do it. Very unprofessional, very fly by the seat of my pants. You know, I have plans to do things, and if I can get them in, I'll get them in. If I can't, you know, it is what it is. My personal life is more important to me at this age, okay? I tend to really try to find balance. And, you know, sometimes plans don't work out the way they do, okay? I do what I can. I try to fit in what I can. But there's a lot of life that gets in the way. I'm responsible for a lot of people, okay? And I have a lot of responsibilities at where I work. And I do the best I can. Now, I came on last week and said, hey, sorry, I wanted to do these things. Can't do them. Okay? Going to try again this week. Hopefully we can get it in. If I can't, I can't. If I feel it, I'll do it. If I don't feel it, I'm not going to do it. And that's just the way things fly here. Okay? This, you know, I'm not here trying to get you to donate to a patron, okay? I'm not here trying to get you to give me money so I don't have to work a real job and break my neck for somebody, okay? I do what I got to do. Top Halloween games tomorrow? Yes. Top 10 Halloween games of all time, according to me, okay? Which doesn't mean a hell of beans. All right, let's go over here. Look, we're going to take a look at some things that you're going to need for D100. Then we're going to take a look at Scooby-Doo. Then I want to show you some things that I painted that you may want to try to do. It's very easy to do for this game right here. We got Zombicide. I also dug out a game, Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, that I found in the big shed. So it's an old GW game. I was going to show it off. But there's so many videos of it out there at this time of year that I just kind of abandon it. So I'll just show you real quick. Enough of my bullshit rant. Let's get down to business. All right. So, there we go. Okay. So the first thing that you're going to want to do, especially for D100 when you get it, is you're going to want to make sure that it's nice to print out that graph paper that you might get. Now, I usually have a real big thing, but what I like to do is get a piece of linoleum, which I didn't pull up here, and let me get this microphone around the bend here and kind of show you guys a few things, all right? And for those of you, please forgive me for dropping a few bombs there, but you know something, sometimes you got to know when to accent something, okay? And it just cracks me up sometimes. All right, so again, graph paper. I'm using a little bit smaller graph paper because of what I want to accomplish with this. Now you could buy the set there where you can the tiles which he has, which is really cool. I really suggest it. If not, go get one of these. They're at Hobby Lobby. They're $9.50. What else did I get from Hobby Lobby? Okay. Another thing, I always suggest when you are doing a lot of figures, get some cheap brushes too. Okay, so I needed a few more cheap brushes for the rooster over there, so boom, that's what we're going to do there. Oh, I'm also going to tell you about the roosters that we're going to get and our game plan on what we're going to be doing here at the farm. Hobby Lobby's pretty good if you just need some basic paints. And there are some things that you'll see a couple videos for. And I said, well, I really need something a little bit better. Vallejo is such a great paint, and it's pretty affordable. And you get this at Hobby Lobby as well. I picked up a couple extra paints. Okay. All hail Vallejo. Okay. I got some. You want to make sure that you have your number 2 pencil. Oh, yeah, number 2 graphite pencil. And it comes with a sharpener too. And this was $4.49, so I got a whole bunch of pencils. Okay, I bought another sharpener just in case I lose that one because I tend to lose things. If you remember, I was having a problem erasing things. Well, guess what? I bought myself a new eraser for 99 cents. And the most important thing that I think is to have some color pencils. Okay. Unless you're going to be using laminate like I do sometimes. If I'm just going to do it straight from here, I'm going to use the color pencils. If I'm going to do it over laminate, I am going to use non-permanent markers. Okay, but I think I want to do pencils for a while. So that's what we got set for this week. So we're going to be going on an adventure. Very, very cool, right? Okay, let's take a look at Scooby-Doo. Okay. Now, you know what kills me, and I'm gonna come up back top for a minute because I'm gonna talk to you guys for a minute before we hit this pretty good. It's kind of funny. I hear everybody go, I remember Scooby-Doo when it was on Boomerang, and I went, Boomerang, and then you realize that they were watching reruns. What's scary and sad and pathetic is that I watched Scooby-Doo when on its first run when it was on Saturday mornings, okay, which is scary because that's how old I am. So I remember all the Scooby-Doo stuff and all the the Mystery Machine and all that stuff and those dang kids and all that stuff. I didn't watch it on Boomerang. I saw it first run. Then I watched all the reruns. Then there was Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, which kind of jumped the shark. And then there was Scooby-Doo and Something Hour. Oh, God, what the heck was it? But Scooby-Doo has been around a long time. Casey Kasem actually did the voice for Scooby-Doo. And he used to do America's Top 40. Dawn, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Scott, how are you? Iron Hand, my brother, what's up? Sound and video is good. Well, that's a first. I'm glad I checked. Omega, we already answered that. And Shannon, so did I. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things. Okay, let's go down, check this out. I want to show it to you. Maybe we'll try to fit in a couple of rounds. If I can remember everything properly, we'll punch everything out while we're here anyways. And you'll see what you get in the deluxe edition. I don't know if that's the Kickstarter edition. This was sent to me by my good friends over at CMON. They're always so good to me. Thank God for them. I swear to God, I love those guys. And they've given us plenty of stuff for the big auction. You can get the entire Kickstarter. As a matter of fact, we got Titans Go and all this Looney Tunes, all that stuff. And the games are actually pretty fun. So you're going to be seeing a lot of stuff that we are going to... Casey Kasem did the voice of Shaggy. Yeah, he did Shaggy as well, and then some other things as well. Darren Smith, how are you? Hello, Rob. Sorry, it's been a while. Yeah, well, no, hey, you pop in when you can. That's the thing that kills me. You don't have to be here all the time. If you stick your head in every once in a while, hey, I'm just glad to see it. As long as I know you're all right and you're doing well, that's all I care about. Okay? If you're well, you know, if you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your families, you know, things are going well with your families and stuff like that. Oh, I want to show you some of the Massive Darkness stuff I painted so far. I came up with a little twisted idea as far as things are concerned. So I want to show you my flame guard or whatever. We're moving along on a lot of things. We're going to get a lot of stuff done. I just got to find time to do it. And I'm glad that a lot of you are patient and still follow the channel. I'm thankful for it. You know, sometimes it's not the quantity, maybe it's the quality. And one of these days, maybe we'll have some quality. But I'm just glad everybody's doing well. So let's go over to Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Oh, and also, it never hurts to have a ruler, okay? That's a good ruler, too. All right, so Scooby-Doo, where the heck are you? Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, oh, where's my glasses? Okay, there they are. There we are. So, here we go. Oh, you know what kills me? You know what kills me? Matthew, thank you, brother. Here's to Hobby Lobby Fund and for some more Scooby snacks. Thank you, brother. We'll get you with a Godzilla at the end. I promise you. Clean Heart. Hello from Texas. Well, hello to you, my good friend. You know what kills me is I also checked out some of the videos because I wanted to get a feel for it before I go over the rules and stuff like that. And some of the most goofiest faces, I just don't understand. You know, maybe it gets more views. I don't know. But it makes you seem swarmy. I was watching one video where the guy's making all kinds of weird voices. And it was just be yourself. Maybe he is being himself. I don't know. But my God, you know, people just want to get information. They want to like it while doing it. Talk to them like you are talking to your friends. I don't know if you go around going, you know, in front of your real friends. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe that's what works for you. But boy, I'll tell you, between the thumbnail dumb faces, acting like they're scared and stuff like that, I just show the freaking game already. You know, I'm really getting tired of the board game business. But that's why I really enjoy playing this stuff and doing things with you guys, because it kind of gets me out of it in a way. All right, here we go. All right, so Scooby-Doo. Hey, if you want free content, you know where to go. Here's the rule book. I'll reference that. These are visitors. You're going to be trying to keep these guys from getting eliminated. If you do, bad things are going to happen. And if they leave an entire location, which I'm going to show you in a minute, they are going to be, that area is going to be haunted. So what does that mean? Haunted. Well, I'm going to show you. See these haunted locations? If you ever put out 2 of these and have to put out a third, game over. These are monster tokens. And if they, depending on what difficulty you're playing, okay, if those ever leave the reserve, well, guess what? Then you are, the game is over. These are tokens that you're trying to grab and pick up, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to create traps, okay? You're not trying to find out who did the mystery. You are trying to create traps to trap the monsters or the villain, or, you know, however you want to see it. And what you're going to do, I'm going to put these over here, is you are going to try to put these all in the locations and do a certain number of traps to win the game, depending on your difficulty. All right. And here's some more things. So you're trying to get all these different types of tokens from different parts of the board, which we're going to put out in a second. All right. These are the monster path. at the beginning of the turn, you're going to take a look at the monster card, and you're going to put the path so you know where the monster is going to go. And every time he goes someplace, something bad is going to happen. This is gas cans. You are going to be able to move the mystery machine a certain amount of times, because that and these are snacks. They're going to trigger a power that you can use on your card depending on who you're playing. And when you use it, you're going to turn it over. And as you can see, the sandwich is eaten. And that's that, right? Okay. Here's the board. Very nicely done. Let's move this for a second, okay? And I'm going to open this up and put this out. It's a one-sided board. And whoa. Okay. All right. And boom. Let's see if we can get this in here. I'm going to move this. 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 Okay. There we go. Let's turn it that way so everybody can see. There we go. All right. Excellent. So all these are going to go on here like so. Okay. And once they're gone, not cool. Now, each area is going to have a different ability that can help you when you go there and you do your action. Let me just put these out real quick. And I'm just going to give you a quick overview of this and how it works and why this is kind of a really kind of cool game to play on Halloween or anything else. And I'll show you some other Halloween games as well. We'll try to squeeze it all in here in an hour. Maybe we'll squeeze in a couple turns of this and see how this all works. So you get an idea, so maybe you can, maybe you can find out if this is something for you. Now, for my daughter, this is a great, great game. Now, monster tokens will go here, but we'll determine how many monster tokens. You're also going to have these tokens here off to the side. And now let's take a look at what comes in here. Well, you're going to have different type of villains that you're going to pick. And the way that happens is you open this up first. Okay. Because we're opening this just as Matthew says, "Hello, Rob. I hope when you are..." Hold on. While I'm trying to open this. When you mimic the clickbait faces. I love when you mimic the clickbait faces. Thanks. Is this a new game? Yes, it is a new game. It just came out recently, fulfilled in Kickstarter. It will be coming out retail very soon. So you could play as the Ghost Clown, the Green Ghost. These are all villains that were actually on the TV show. The Creeper, the Ghost of Captain Cutler, Ghost of Redbeard, I remember that one. The Zombie, the Witch, the Black Knight, the Witch, and Zombie. Oh man, you could play some hardcore stuff. And you're going to get all... what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle these up and randomly pick one of these guys. Then you have, like I said, the mystery machine, which would go over here. Boom, boom, boom. And then you have all your heroes, and they will have a special ability. Even Scrappy Doo. You're going to be given 2 of these cards. And if this deck ever runs out and you go, wow, there's a lot of cards. Well, I got some bad news for you folks. Here's the thing. There may be a lot of these cards, but you can go through that deck very, very quickly. And I'll show you how and why very shortly. Okay, as soon as I separate these. Whoops, whoa. Man, I was going crazy there trying to hurry up, right? So I don't want to bore you guys half to death. I do that normally. All right, so there. We're going to pick that. We're going to drop that off. We're going to drop that off. Boom, boom, boom. If you remember, I told you about this monster deck. This is going to control the movement and initiative of the monster. Okay, so you're going to kind of know what's going on here. Oh, the stupid dog. This stupid dog. I just let her out. And guess what? She wants to come in because guess what? We go back and forth. Because I'm out here, she's got to be out here. All right, come on. That wasn't her. That wasn't her. I thought I heard her whining. Okay, well, nevertheless. Okay, so those go there. Then, just to show you more, all the miniatures are painted. Yes. Yes. Okay. And you could play on any level that you want. Okay. But most of it is really, really, really hard. I'd rather play the hard. Okay. And you're going to tell by the bones because this is your beginning. And, you know, you're going to have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you're going to have 5 of these out, which is the beginning. This is a intermediate. And this is hard. Well, we do hard, bro. Come on. You know that. You know that. We got to do hard. And on the other ones, you know, once you complete a trap, it just goes, hey, trap completed. On hard, when you complete something, something bad's going to happen to you. It's just going to get tougher and tougher and tougher. Okay. Again, you could play 1 to 4 players. Hold on here. Okay, so it's going to show you your action. You're going to draw and choose cards. Each player draws 2 cards from the draw deck and selects 1 to play this turn. Now, what does this do? Okay, well, you can go move 0 to 4, okay? And that is your initiative number, okay? The lower, the better, okay? You're going to reveal your card, okay? And then you're going to find out who goes, and you're going to play out your turn. Then you're going to perform your actions. Scooby member turn. They can move and perform a location action. Players can perform 1 location action. We'll talk about that in a minute. Then it's the monster's turn. Okay, when they come up with their card because they had the same thing. Ah, good. We showed this. Their initiative would be 7. They're going to move 3 by the green arrow. Okay, so they start here, but they are going to move 3 each green way. Okay. And when they go through there, they're going to scare things and frighten things. And if you're in there on that path, well, you're going to discard a number of cards. If this deck ever runs out, you lose the game. Okay? They're going to scare away visitors, as they call them. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, and there you go. You keep on going. So let me just double check something. 2-player rules. Okay. In a 2-player game, what about a 1-player game? Yeah, let's check out the. Oh, okay. All right. So here it is. Winning and losing the game. If a third location ever becomes haunted, boom, that's it. There are no more monster tokens left in the monster token slot. 1 is required. Game ends. There's not enough Scooby Gang cards left to distribute to the players. There you go. Scooby Gang cards. Those are those. If those run out, you lose. Okay? Players win when they complete all traps in play. Hard. 5 monster tokens in play. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. These come out on certain things. Okay. 4 to 5 resources needed per trap. Okay, that's okay. Additionally, these have permanent effects for the remainder of the game. Hard. Difficulty traps don't need to be added all at the same time. For a gradual progression from medium to hard, player can replace some of the medium difficulty trap. No, you play hard. You play hard or go home. That's the way we do it. The rule book is not long. It just, solo mode. That's what I want to look. So let's take a look at solo mode, and we're going to talk that up. Okay, solo mode. Instead of choosing a Scooby Gang member, play as Shaggy and Scooby as your side deck. Okay, let's give that a try. Take Shaggy's ID card, place it in front of you, then take Scooby's ID card and place it beside Shaggy's. Draw 3 cards from the draw deck and place them face up beside Scooby's ID card. Those 3 cards are the only cards available to Scooby for the entire game. What? At the beginning of each round, draw 3 Scooby Gang cards from the draw deck and keep 2. Okay? Discard the remaining cards face down on the save deck. Boom. Okay, so these you can always shuffle up and bring back to there. These cannot go there unless you do some kind of special ability. Make sense? Okay. There's a lot more to this game than you think, okay? As with the regular game, when the initiative of the chosen cards come up, move Shaggy and perform location actions and any other effects listed on the card. Scooby's cards may be used during any round. When you decide to use one of them, resolve it when its initiative comes up. Play a turn with Scooby as usual. Okay. In addition to Shaggy's 2 turns. Once Scooby's turns end, place the used card on the discard deck face up. The effects on the Scooby card are used as usual except for cards that protect Scooby from fright. Scooby Gang cards 4 to 36 have no effect on Scooby during solo mode. Scooby-Doo ability can be used anytime, but only once during the game. We learned that, okay? At the Wolf's Edge Lodge, recover just 1 card. Wolf Edge Lodge. Oh, okay, so you only recover 1 card. Okay, that's cool. You can allocate. Okay, so let me show you how this works. I'm going to show you how the solo mode works. And we're just going to pick something here, okay? This is kind of cool because in here, unfortunately, you do not get... Whoa, come on. You can tell I just opened this, right? Come on. Oh, bro. Okay, there we go. All right, let's move this over here. Let's move this over here. And we're going to have Scooby. We're going to have Shaggy. Okay? And then we're just going to pick somebody. This guy I always thought was cool, so I'm just going to dig out his card. I don't know what he does, how he does it, why he does it, but we're going to find out why. Okay? All right, so, yeah, let's go with him. He looks cool. Oh, the Green Ghost. All right, so that's who we're going to go. His ability, should it show up on any of these cards, place 1 monster token in each location the Green Ghost enters. A player that ends their turn in the location with a monster token must discard 1 card from the draw deck before performing a location action. There can only be 1 monster token per location. Okay, so we only have 5 of those. That's not cool. Look at these miniatures. They're very well done. And you want to know what the best part about it is? I don't have to paint them. Okay, what's going on over here on the chat? All right, so this dude's just trying to... It's so funny. What's the actual name of the game, please? I'm sorry, JB. I just saw that. It is Scooby-Doo, the board game. Here, I will show you. Just very quickly. Boom. Scooby-Doo, the board game. And it's from Cool Mini or Not. Same people that give you all those other great games. Okay, so we have Scooby here. So I'm going to put him there, right? Okay. So, Scooby. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you, my brother? Okay, so Scooby's going to start at the general store, which is here. That's the only place where you can craft. Okay, and then Shaggy's going to start at the malt shop. Okay, there we go. The green monster starts here. Boom, there. All right. Seems pretty logical to me, right? Okay, there we go. We're going to try to fill these up and then go over here. And then what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to shuffle these. And hold on, how many on hard? Because we're playing hard. Hardcore. Listen. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay? We do things hard. Okay? It's go big or go home. The mystery machine starts here. Now, the mystery machine, you could take and get in the mystery machine and go anywhere. Okay? So you don't have to follow anything. You cannot cross over these lines. You have to go through the dotted lines when you move. So there you go. That explains that. Let me just put this over here. Okay. And then I just want to check real quick. And like I said, we'll do a couple turns. Okay. Monster tokens, 4 or 5 resource cards needed per trap. Okay, yep. So you put out 5 traps. That's what you do. Okay, so we're going to put out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we got to close up all these traps before we lose. Okay, not easy at all. Oh, 1 player, 4 traps. I'm sorry. Let's roll. Okay, I'll just take one of these out. All right, I'll take one of the 4s out because we'll leave the 2 5s. 2 5s, 2 4s. All right. So for 1 player, we have to solve all those traps. All right, in order to catch that monster. Okay, seems pretty cool to me. All right, so, and look at all the cool miniatures you get. All right, you get all these cool villains. You get everything. It's all painted up and jacked up and ready to go. All right, so I'm going to show you how this works real quick. All right, so like we said, got my copy a few weeks ago. Hope to get to the table soon. Thanks. Bland name. Awesome looking game though. Yeah, well, I mean, what were you going to call it? Scooby-Doo Trapping You or something like that? There you go. They should have came to me. They should have came to me. All right, so what we're going to do is do exactly what it says. We're going to mix these cards up. All right. Like I said, I'm just going to show you a couple turns of this. Then I want to show you some other stuff. And then we'll get out of here and we'll call it a day. And I hope you guys have a great Halloween. We got a lot of stuff planned for you. I'll talk a little bit more about that before I leave. So 1, 2, 3 for Scooby. Okay, then we go 1, 2, 3. And then we pick 2. Well, I think, okay, place a visitor token in each location you pass this turn. All right, I think I'll play that. If removing monster tokens, you may remove, well, that's not going to help me right now. There's no monster tokens. So, this goes into the save deck. That's what happens. Okay, so I've got these two. So I'm going to put these two out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle up the monster card. Okay. And then we are going to turn over one monster card. I'll do it right here so everybody can see. I'll explain some of these symbols as we go. Oh, he's going to go red. So he goes before us. He's going to go red, and he's going to activate his ability, all right, which is just awesome. Scooby only has 3 cards for the whole game. Now, if you were playing, you would get 2 cards with more people, and you would pick one, and you would keep it hidden from your teammates, because, you know, then you can plan things out. You're not supposed to plan things out, okay? So that's the way that goes. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there, and then Scooby's 3 cards. We're going to put right here. They're not going to help us out much, so I'm not going to use Scooby because I would need Scooby later on. But the monster is going to go first, and that's not cool, all right, because that means bad things. He's going to go the red path, okay? And if he goes through us, we're going to get frightened, and something bad's going to happen to us. At least that's the way I take it, okay? Hold on here. Set up solo mode, which we already did. I just want to make sure that I don't mess anything up with you guys. And I'm telling you everything right, because it's a pretty simple game, but it's, you know, it's cool. That's all I can say. What can I tell you? So let me just make sure. Shaggy. Okay, he gets 2 turns. So I discarded the card, like I said, okay? And that's the way it goes, all right? So there we go. So what we do is normally, if our heroes were going to go first, we would take these tokens and put them. Now, as you saw, he's going to go three movements. So he's going to go 1, 2, and then 3, okay? And he's going to end there, which isn't cool. Now, what's going to happen there, okay? Well, he goes here, okay, that for number 1, and he is going to remove a visitor. Not cool. But here's the worst part about it. His ability card, because his ability gets triggered. Where did I put that dude? Did I take and move his card? I sure did. Oh, here he is. He's up here. I'm sorry, folks. All right. So place 1 monster token in each location the green ghost enters. A player that ends their turn in a location with a monster token must discard 1 card from the draw deck before performing the location action. There can only be 1 monster token per location. Okay, so that's going to go into place there, right? Remember, we only have 5 of these. So now he goes here, okay? He can't put 1 here, okay? Oh, yeah, he can. Whoops. That gets scared away, all right? And a monster token goes in its place, all right? Remember, if those go away, that's not good. And then and now the other thing is, because he's in that same location with Scooby, Scooby gets frightened, okay? And when Scooby gets frightened, that's not cool. Hold on. Fright. Scooby-Doo member suffers fright when they enter a location where the monster is at, or when a monster enters a location where they are. However, starting their turn in the same location as a monster won't affect fright. Each time a Scooby member suffers fright, 2 cards from the top of the deck to the discard thing. Remember what I told you? It looks like you have a lot of cards. Okay, so there's 2 there, right? Not cool. Not cool. Okay. Player ends their turn. Okay, so now, and then his final move, he's going to go right here again. So remember, we lose the game if we run out of these tokens, right? Not cool. So that's going to go there. We also are, taking a beating. Shaggy gets scared because it's Shaggy. He's always scared. Okay, there we go. And 2. All right, there we go. So that is how that went. Okay, and just not cool. Not a good way to start the game. So we're going to move these over there. So now it's our turn, okay? And what were we going to do here? Well, 39, we're going to play this one. Place a visitor token in each location you pass this turn, including where you start. Well, I have to find something to remove those tokens, so I can't do that. So what I can do is get out of here, which is the most important thing. The other thing is you can't have more than 2 heroes or gang members in the same spot. You can have 2 here. You can have 2 here. And that'll help you. So let's go 1. And then let's check out our symbols. Because each symbol means something different. All right? And that's the only thing that drives you kind of crazy is trying to figure out some of the symbols. So, okay, there we go. Recover Scooby gang cards. Well, if we stopped here, we can recover, or we can get 2 of these wrenches, which would help, because we need 2 wrenches over there. So that's 1, 2. Okay, so I'm going to move here. Boom. So I'm going to get 2 of those wrenches. And we're going to put these on his card, okay? Because what we're trying to do is close these traps. All right? And then that's going to do this card. Place, well, I can't do that, including to where you start, but that's not going to help me any. So I'm going to take that, and then you discard. I'm pretty sure that once you perform the card, you discard the card. Okay, let me just double check. Because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Nothing worse than that. Okay, reveal. Initiative, action, perform, then you move. Scooby must move freely. Example, perform location action, restore visitor tokens, remove monster tokens, gather resources, and then finally, I believe you discard the card. But I also kind of think that it might go in there. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not going to worry about that right this second. Scare away visitors. Let me just double check this for a second. Draw and choose cards, okay? If any time a player needs to draw a card from and there is none, draw initiative at the beginning of the round. Draw 2 cards, okay? Reveal. During the action phase, perform. No, I think you discard it. You either discard it or it goes into the save deck, which I think it goes into the save deck, to be honest with you. I'm pretty positive of that. Okay, so the second one is he can move 4. You don't have to use your full movement. I might be wrong, but let's just say that it goes in the save deck, and if anybody discovers, they can fix it in the comments. So I'm going to use this one, which is the next. I'm not going to do Scooby this time because it's still kind of early on. I think we're going to be all right, depending on what we do here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 4, and I can move any way I want to. I can go here and gather 2 shirts. I can go here. 1, 2. I can go here. I can go 1. I can go 1, which would give me shirts or 2 visitors back. or 3 of the nets. You know what? I need the 3 nets. Oh, I can close out that card. So I'm just going to move 1. I'm going to use my 1 turn. I'm going to end. And I'm going to take these 3. Okay? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay? And also I'm supposed to have a Scooby snack there. Well, or a sandwich there. So I can use my ability. My ability is Wacky Spirit. May take any 2 resources from other Scooby gang members and place them on any trap. Ooh, that's a pretty cool one. All right. But Scooby doesn't have any. So I don't need any of that. All right, so that's our turn. This gets put aside here. And then what we're going to do is we take 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Remember, this is solo mode rules. Okay. And then we're going to turn over and then we're going to pick the ones that are going to work for us. For this turn, you are not affected by fright. No, I need to get up here. 1, 2, and then be able to turn those in. So I'm going to do that. Okay, that's a 5. That's good. And then if he comes in, yeah, maybe I can get out of the way there. All right, and that no, I would move 1, and then I can get 2 more of those wrenches or question mark any. Oh well, you know I can get 1 of anything. So I can only carry 6. So I'm not worried about that. Let's go with this. That's 3. So we're going to move up and then we're going to take care of that. All right. So then this gets put into here. Then the monster card is... Uh-oh. All right. So first we get to go and we're going to move. We're going to do this. Because initiative, we're going to go 3. All right. And then we're going to put that there. And we're going to go 1, 2. And because this trapping crafting, we can do that. And we can use all the abilities that we have here to turn. And we'll turn these in. Okay. And then turn this over. But what happens? Uh-oh. Immediately, if possible, take away. So we can only use the mystery machine once. Because we used up 2 of the gas machines. Okay. Then, oh man. Do I have anything that can kind of counteract? No. So I would have to go 2 again. I don't want to pass through there. I can go here and gain... I can go 1, 2, and gain 3. No, I don't need those. Or I can grab 2. No, I can grab a shirt. Or I can come in here and grab 2 shirts. Yeah, I'm going to go there and grab 2 shirts. All right. So hopefully we can survive that. All right. So that would take care of that. And that would go to that. And then, unfortunately, it is the monster's turn. He's going to move green. So now he's going to go here. That's 1. And he's going to scare 1. But you can only have 1 monster token there. Okay. So that's not the worst of things that could have happened to us. So we'll put that over there. And then... Okay, so he gets scared. And then we're going to lose 2 of those right there. Boom, just like that. And then the second one, he's going to go there. All right. And we're going to lose a visitor token, which isn't cool because then we're going to have some problems there. And then the last green movement is going to go here in the graveyard of ships. Whoa, come on, bro. And then we're going to lose that. And because of his ability, we're going to put that there. In that location with the monster token. Oh. If a player ends their turn anywhere where there is a monster token, we were supposed to discard a card here, which he did. He ended his turn right there. So that's another card that we lose. You see this deck just starts withering away just like that. So you really got to be able to do your thing. Geez, do I take and move Scoob? Do I move Scoob now? No. We're going to wait 1 more turn. And then we're gonna have to do that. So again, we're gonna see, now I'm fascinated in this whole thing. 1, 2, 3. And if restoring monster tokens may restore one additional token. Okay. I'm going to go with these two. Okay. So it'll be 13, 14. Okay. Let's see if that helps us. We could restore monster tokens, and this would get put here. So his thing is 31. Oh, another one. Another big nasty. Oh, this is going to be bad for us. This is going to be bad for us. And then blue, which would come right there. Wow. Yeah. So 31. So we're going to go 13 first. So we're going to move 1. If restoring monster token, so he can come over here. Yeah, but he'll get scared, which I don't want to do. I need... Alright, I gotta think this through here. What do I need? I got 2 shirts. I need... Okay. I need... No, I don't want to go there. Alright, I'm going to come down here for 1. And I'm going to grab another shirt, because those shirts seem to be hard to come by. So that's 3. Alright, so that's going to take care of that. And that will go there. Then, on the next initiative, I can move 2. I can go 1 here. And I can go 1 here. And I can get my final shirt. 1, 2. And I'm going to get that final shirt, because hopefully I can close another trap, because then all I need is a plant, which is down here. Or I can, no, yeah. I'm going to put that back. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to take 2 plants instead. There we go. All right. So that's that. Now it's his turn. He's going to move up 1. He's going to scare the last visitor away, which means a haunted location token comes. Okay. We do not put another monster token. Then he comes down here, scares the person away, okay, and replaces with a monster token. So if he puts 1 more monster token, we're going to lose the game. So he went up, down. That was his second turn. Boom. That's it. All right. So now we will go to another turn. All right. So this will go here. I think, boy, I'm going to have to really use Scooby. Ruh-roh is right. Von Deacon, how are you, my brother? All right, so here we go. So finally, we're going to... We didn't lose any cards there. Okay. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, 24. May place 1 visitor token in the location you started and 1 in the location you end your movement in. I can't do that. Okay, that's not going to help me. 18. All right, so that card isn't going to help me, but I may need that later, so I'm going to put that there. Then I'm going to use these 3. So it's 18 and 24, hopefully. And I'm going to have to use Scooby this turn. 35, we're going to be moving green. Ouch. Ouch. I don't think I can survive this. 35. All right, Scoob. Come on, bro. If restoring Scooby gang cards may restore 2 additional cards. I'm not worried about that. 32. All right, let's move Scoob. Scoob. All right, we're going to use Scoob's first movement. Well, no. I'm going to put that there for now. So 18. I'm going to move 3 for Shag. So I'm going to move 1 up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the final thing that I need there. All right, there. Boom. All right, so that's going to be 18. Then the next one is going to be 24. I think I could pull this out somehow. So 24. I'm going to move 4. But I don't want to move 4. All I want to do is move there and use this because I've got everything that I need here. And except one plant, which is going to be fine. I'm going to trade those in for my action. And what's going to happen is that one's going to be turned over. Let's see what kind of thing happens. Discard 1 monster card from the Scooby draw deck at the start of every monster activation. Oh man, that stinks. Oh boy. Oh boy. So now let's go with Scooby. Let's see if Scooby can get some stuff here and maybe help us out. So what do we need? We need 2 wrenches. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to go 1. Yeah, I need 2 wrenches. So I'm going to take the 2 wrenches. And that's going to be good for Scoob. Okay? And that's going to be Scooby's turn. Now that card is gone. And it goes to the discard pile for forever. Now remember, this is solo rules. Big difference. Big difference. Okay? Now, it's the monster's turn. This could be the end of us. Yes. Because there was nothing I could do. I come here, would move that. That would be 1. And I would need a token to go there. I can't put it there. So I would lose the game. But let's finish this out. It would be 2. Then would be 3. Then would be 4. So you would have had the location. So even if we were able to kind of figure that out, we still would have got crushed. Wow. That's hard mode, folks. I almost got it too. Maybe if I activated Scooby earlier, we would have been all right. We would have been all right, but I didn't because I was trying to save Scooby from going. But what did I do? It cost us the game. But there, you got a feeling how the game works. I like the hard mode because when you turn the thing over, there's an ability that is going to hinder you, and you wanna play hard. Now you could play easy and probably beat this game with the whole gang and all that stuff. I think things are a little bit different, not much, but I think medium is a good balance for it from what I've seen. And I'll be honest with you, this is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a game that I think if you really are a fan of the old show and you kind of go, well, I really like the old show, but, I kind of outgrown it. No, there's enough gameplay here and strategy here that you're thinking, and it's not campy. It's fun. It's trying to get those traps set and capture that ghost and be gone. The miniatures are beautiful and fantastic. Of course, it's a cool mini or not. And it's a great game. So I want to show you a couple of things before we get out of here and I come up and talk to you a little bit. So I'm just going to move a couple of things. Like I said, we got a lot going on, and I'm doing the best I can. What can I tell you? If you guys enjoy stuff, great. If not, that's okay too. So I just want to get the miniatures put away real quick. Get Scooby in there. Get this dude in there. That ghost is cool. He's got a cool ability. And he messes with you. Okay, so let me just put this on top of this. And in here. Yeah, for now. Clean it up later. All right, let's go up top. Eddie. Awesome. I got it to the table for Halloween tomorrow night. Cool. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. All right, so I wanted to show you guys something. I've been working on some stuff here. I decided, I saw these guys in Massive Darkness, and I decided to do something a little bit different with them. And you can do this by, I really think they look kind of cool. So, I've been working on the Massive Darkness and trying to get this all set, doing some base coats and stuff like that, and then we'll highlight everything. But this contrast, this yellow here really works very, very well. And for what would be normally a difficult type of figure, what I'm going to do with these figures from Massive Darkness is what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to follow exactly the way they're painted or the art goes. I'm going to ad lib a little bit and have some fun. And I think that's what I'm going to try to do with things, how I want to see it. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. Another thing that if you are a big fan of Night of the Living Dead, I painted these a year or two ago when this game came out, and this is like one of my favorite Zombicide games, and you're going to see it on tomorrow's list. So make sure you check out that video. But I wanted to show you what I did with this. I went a little outside the box. Like normally people would just paint them, zombie colors and stuff like that. But I went black and white. I didn't paint everything. Let me see here. Yeah, here we go. Where are the rest of the heroes? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, here we go. So I went black and white movie. So I decided to do something a little bit different, because if you remember the original movie was black and white. The other figures I kind of went. The girl and the guy are the big part of this thing, and as you can see, I really I'll put some of this up on Twitter this weekend. I really enjoyed this painting this. This was a lot of fun because it was something so different, and it was actually kind of harder than just painting regularly, because you're trying to shade and you're trying to build depth and stuff like that. And I just found it very enjoyable, and I thought it came out very well. I really enjoyed it. Like the dude with the brick. You make the brick black. You highlight stuff like that, and really try to bring a lot of things out. And I think that's where it really works. Kabook! What's up? So for me, this was a lot of fun. I'll take some pictures and I'll put them up on. And then the little girl, remember her, right? And then this guy, he's like iconic. So you want to kind of hold on. I'll take a picture and put it up on Instagram and Twitter a little later today. So I think you guys get a kick out of it. I was going to play this for you guys, but I did so many Halloween videos, and then if you check in the community, I brought back an old favorite of Tina and I's Halloween little spectacular. I try to play it every year for you guys, so there you go. Another game that you want to check out, and it is what it is, but if you remember back in the old days, folks, GW used to come out with these little box sets. Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. This is actually a lot of fun, and I actually have a pristine copy, which you can get a pristine copy pretty easily. You are going to build this like tomb, and you are going to climb up it, trying to get to the top here, where you are going to try to there's multiple levels to it, and you're going to be trying to climb up to the top, get up here, and of course you have to have a key to get through there, and then you're going to have to roll on certain abilities to end the game. Really just a beer and pretzel type of game. It's not that deep. It's a lot of fun, and it's just one of those games that I'm never going to get rid of, because it just means something. Comes with I've got to paint these one day. You got a couple of guys, priests, and then you got an archaeologist, which is pretty cool, and of course the mummy, which their old mummies I really liked, and I always thought were very, very, very cool. So there you have it, just a little Halloween episode today. We covered, I actually was able to do that Scooby-Doo solo game quick enough and get slaughtered, especially in hard mode, because it's not easy. No, it's not. The Night of the Living Dead. One of my favorite horror movies. Yes, a great movie. And actually, it's a very good game. It actually fits very, very well. I think it does a great job. Rizard, how are you? Which color you use? Only black and white? Yeah, I only used black, whites. I used black, white, grays. I would use different grays. And you just pick out little things and, add a lighter gray here or a darker gray there and really clean it up a certain way. And it really shows. You think the way you have to look at things, like look at my hand. Okay. When you look at my hand, you see more white here. Of course, I'm looking at the camera, but see how dark it is here? Do the same thing with your black and whites. Add your grays in different types of grays, and it'll create different types of shadow. Yeah, I heard the Night of the Living Dead Zombicide was solid. It's very solid. It is my favorite Zombicide, except for maybe all of a sudden this one that just came out recently, which is Undead or Alive. It's a good hoot. That's the best way to put it. It's a good hoot. Let's see what else we got here. Von Deacon, Rob, just wondering, you bought in some BattleTech Alpha Strike a while back. Did you ever paint or play it? No, it kind of got put on the shelf for a little bit. Just have a lot. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it right now. I'll get to it. It's just when can the old man get to it? That's the hard part. Yeah, I'm looking at the other box set over there and all the miniatures. One man, one show, and never easy. There you go. Let's see. So 1 hour, 5 minutes. Oh, not bad. Not bad. 10 o'clock. Well, I got that all wrapped up pretty quick. That's the way you do it. You get it all fit in the hour. We cursed out a bunch of people. We played a game, showed off a game. We showed off some painted stuff. We talked a little. We talked about our cows. We talked about my grandson. We talked about what we got planned this week. Hopefully, we pray that we can get to the finish line and do it. Let's see. We get done what we can. We showed you some of the materials that you would need for D100 space. That's a pretty solid hour that I gave you. 1 hour and 5 minutes. You can't complain about that, folks. We have to give away a Godzilla to my brother. All right, Matthew, here you go. Let's see if you can get 2 in a row. Matthew, I'm sorry. This is the time of year where he gets a little cranky. Grandson and cow are both healthy again. Grandson's doing well. Cow is getting there. I'm still worried about a little bit of the weepiness in her eye. His eye. That would be a bull, not a cow. But our vet is right around the corner from us. He owns like 250 acres and has over 2,000 cows. So he's been a vet since 1970. All right. He is the best, and he comes out here and he's really schooled us on a lot of things, and really has helped us. It's just nice having him around the corner. He says the girls look fantastic. We're doing a great job. It's nerve-wracking. I'll be honest with you. It is nerve-wracking, but we're getting there. We're learning a lot. We're going to be getting some goats, some more chickens, and we're going to be getting a rooster. 200 acres, serious land. Yeah, that's serious land. Serious land. He's just a down. He gets a kick out of us because here comes these 2 city boys. Now all of a sudden want to play farmer, and he took one look at me and he goes, "You're a military guy, right?" I go, "Well, yes, sir." Yeah, yep. You're going to do just fine out here. I got a kick out of him. Dr. Bill. He does a great job. Great lizards angry. Must be the change in the weather. Giant lizards angry. Oh, he's always angry. Yeah. Happy Halloween, Chen. Thank you. Roosters, you may regret that, but LOL. But you are an early riser already. Yeah, no, I'm gone by 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gone by 2 o'clock. I get back here around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes if I'm lucky, but I'm out of here by 2 o'clock. A reason that we're doing the rooster. So I'm gonna tell you how the ecology works here. It becomes this really. You need to become a beekeeper. That's what he wants to do next, and I swear to God, I'm ready to kick him in the head already at this point with all the things he wants to do. What we're trying to do here is, number one, we are going to take the chicken coop and put it on the other side of the fence into the pasture underneath all the trees. Now, what that's going to do is that we are going to have moved the chicken coop, part of it, into the pasture, and then we're starting to lose a few packets, but don't worry, we'll be all right. And what we're going to do is keep their food and water in there, and then we are going to buy a bigger coop and just close it at night with them in there, and then let them out in the morning. And the reason for that is we're going to let them run free range. Now it's a risk. You could lose them to the hawk, but if they're under the trees, the hawk won't bother them. But if you have a rooster, that'll protect them. Now, why do we want them free range? Number one, they help with breaking up all the cow poo, and they eat all the parasites out of it. So if the cows eat that and end up getting parasites, then we have a problem. But if the chickens eat them, we're good, right? Okay. Then we're getting to 2 goats because we have a ton of brush. And instead of taking the bush hog out there all the time, we can just let the goats eat all the brush, because that is their number one source of food, is to get 2 goats. Now, do we have to shore up the fences? Because they can jump up to 6 to 8 feet. Yeah, we're going to have to go around and try to figure that out, or get a certain type of goat that will only control the brush, because as they eat it, they will be done with it. So there you go. My hot photos are here. Mel says he's a beekeeper. Hey, Rob. Not seen you live in a while, mainly due to time zone. You look better every time I see you. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm feeling better. I'm getting stronger, getting back to myself. And my disposition is getting just as nasty. So, yeah, I'm almost back to normal. So, chickens and bees work well together also. All right. He's looking into the bee thing. He wants to do his own honey. And I think it's good for us to do it too, especially with honeybees, how they're so rare now. And, there's just a lot of things that we're trying to do, and finding time to do it and to maintain the land. We're trying to get into a niche here, and it's really, really hard to find that right balance. And that's why the channel has suffered a little bit, but I promise you, I swear to you, on my grandchildren, I'm going to get this thing, I'm going to get it right. Okay. And, I'm going to find the balance, and we'll get things going. Right now, you know what the problem is, Mel, and I'll be honest with you, and this isn't me giving a political type of thing, but I'm giving to you what I see. Things are going to get really, really tough, and things are going to get really, really expensive. So right now, we're trying to get everything that we need in place where we are self-reliant. Listen, I've gone to a couple places, and there's no food there to sell. Okay? I've gone to, every time I try to go home, because I'm diabetic, and I go, okay, the only thing I could really eat is chicken. I try to stop at the Panda Express. They have no chicken. They don't have it almost like 4 days out of the week. They've run out of stuff. Oh, we're out. It's our supplier. They don't have it. Oh, we're out. Things are getting weird. Things are getting tough. You think your gas prices are going to stay what they are? It's all, I think it's going to shoot through the roof. I think it's going to be about $7 by the beginning of the year. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But it doesn't matter what side you believe in. They both lie. Okay? They're both in it for themselves. It's all about this thing. They don't care about people anymore. Governments aren't for the people. You know? It's how they can control the masses. And this isn't, because I don't believe in the right and I don't believe in the left, okay? I'm somewhere in between. I believe there's things on both sides that make sense. But some of the craziness that goes on, you just sit there and you go, okay, well, it doesn't concern me. I'm just going to do the best to take care of me. I'm not going to be sitting there protesting and screaming, to high heaven. This is a Western civilization issue. It sure is. It's not just, it's just, it is what it is. Nah, gas sucks. But it won't get that high. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But you never know. You never know. Just weird things happen. And my belief is, you know what? I've got to take care of the people around me and just protect them the best I can. All right? My beliefs don't mean anything, okay? Or what I believe in. And it's not what I'm not trying to shove something down your throat. It's just, I worry about everybody. Not if you're left, not if you're right, not if you're in between, not if you're from Mars, not if you're from the inner sphere, the quantum leap, quantum leap. Has anybody watched the new Quantum Leap? I thought it was pretty good. It's getting panned, but I like it. I don't know. We all hope you are wrong with that. I hope so. I hope I'm wrong. Maybe not 7, but I could see it jumping all of a sudden. There's just a lot of weird things going on, and I pray to God that you all stay safe. I really worry about everybody in general. Here up in Poland, the same. Our government thinks only about money and power, not about the peoples. It's everywhere. It's the whole world. Everything's going to hell in a handbag. It doesn't matter what side you believe in. Some people scream the high heavens about things that aren't that important just to be hurt. And, I talked about channels this week about, about doing more harm than good. Sitting there screaming about drama and all this other stuff. Let's be honest, okay? People want attention. People want to be famous. People want to be this. All I want to do is be able to live my life. Live it long enough that I leave, not a legacy, but I leave my children and my grandchildren where they will have good lives. That's all I care about. And I hope that you guys do well as well. And that's all I care about. Kabuki says, I've been watching the new Quantum Leap, digging it, and hope it doesn't get canceled prematurely. Me too. I like that they made it a continuation of the story. I like that too. And not just a reboot. I agree. And I like the new characters. I do too. I like Dr. Song. I love everything that they're doing. I'm in all the way. And I really like it. Boy, is it me or does Ernie Hudson look great? He sure does. The guy is 76. He looks way younger than that. Yeah, you would think he's in his 50s. You really would. He hides it well, and he does a great job. And I think I really like the show a lot. People, we all want Sam Beckett back. We all do. But I think what they're doing, I think, is very good. It's very smart. Some things you could poke holes into, but I'm going for the ride, and I'm giving it a good chance. And then something, I'll take a look at it again, and then maybe I'll like it more. Maybe I'll poke a few more holes in it, but we'll see. I'm giving it a chance. I'm just not going, oh, well, Sam's not here. I don't care. I love the tributes. I love what they do. I love how there's just little things in there that brings you back to that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful series. All right. With that said, my good friends, that is enough for today. I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to take the queen out. We got to go do a few things. I've got to go to Home Depot and kind of get everything in place and kind of chill out for the day. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of the channel. And like I said, something, Like I said in the beginning, I'm going to do it my way. And if people don't like it, okay? And as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep doing it. And that's the way I feel about it. Love you all. And we shall see you soon. Hope you guys all have a wonderful Sunday. Mel, dropping 10 spot. Now I got to give him a Godzilla before I can leave. Holy cow. All right, hold on. Here we go. Here you go, Mel. Oh, come on, G. Jeez. Sorry, Mel, but thank you so much. It does help. And, you know, it helps when we go to Hobby Lobby and we pick up some things. And it helps with shipping when we do our big charity auction, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. Especially in time for Christmas, so you guys can get some great Christmas presents under the tree for each other. My loss is your gain. There you go. Boy, sounds like that Margin Call movie, which I watched, which was really good. Check it out. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.